Hi Pisces, Pisces placements. Welcome to Pisces Tarot and Advice and welcome to your daily reading. Hope you're doing well. Let's see what's going on for you today. Whenever you come across this video, it could talk about what the day is about for you. We could be reading past, present, future energy, so do keep an open mind and take what resonates as it resonates for you if you feel that it does. Alright, let's see what's going on for Pisces today. You may have to flip roles. Just... you know the deal. Okay. So let's see. Overall energy for us today. We have the Knight of Swords. And what I get with the Knight of Swords is efficiency, speed, efficiency, getting stuff done. Could also be maybe you're so focused on getting stuff done that sometimes, we can kind of step on people's toes or come across a little rude. Maybe we don't have a lot of time for social batteries. Maybe we don't have a lot of time for platitudes and niceties. And it's more a case of I need this doing. With the Knight of Swords, okay? There could also be a lot of back and forth travel or back and forth communication at this time as well. Okay, we have the Hermit, Virgo energy, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords. Yeah, so there's an energy here of, for some of you, it's a day to put your head down and get a lot accomplished. Okay, I do see that. So it could be a very productive day for you. You could be under some sort of deadline today, or today's the last day for something. Or you could have a lot of last minute things pop up, unplanned things, and things that, haven't been scheduled or expected or whatever, that need doing. So you could be doing a lot of that. And for others of you, this is planning a trip, a lot of solitary, independent type of work or travel or activities. With this energy. For others of you, you're having to be very strict with a rule, with a schedule, with something like that. And I don't know if it's, you protecting your health, you protecting your mental health, you having to be very strict with what you say yes to, what you commit to in terms of socializing or in terms of what you can do for other people at this time. Yeah, we have the Six of Cups under the Knight of Swords. Yeah, for those of you, I feel like this is a day to be productive. This is a day to put your head down, be productive, say no to other people, say no to social gatherings or outings or invitations with this energy. And for others, this could be an energy of you hearing from someone. Maybe they want to see you. Maybe they want to talk to you. Maybe they want to clear the air. Maybe they want to reconcile somehow. If you've had a falling out recently or a disagreement or whatever it is. And for some of you, I feel like you're really contemplating as to whether or not it's worth getting back to this person, responding, replying, engaging with this person. I feel like in the time that you haven't been speaking to them, engaging with them, having to see them, deal with them, you've found some level of peace, some level of stability. You've kind of recharged some resources, some batteries, and so now you're thinking, I don't know if they're going to come in and upset the balance I created for myself. I don't know if it's worth me risking my peace, engaging with this person. So there's going to be that kind of decision to make. Yeah, Eight of Swords. For some of you, it's a date, you're isolating yourself, communication-wise, social-wise, and you're focusing either on a plan, sticking to a plan, and that could be, your diet. You're being strict with that today. You're being strict with your schedule today. You're being strict with your resources today, financial or otherwise. And that can mean saying no to people. But I do feel like you can get a lot of stuff done today with this energy and attitude. Okay. And there's also some level of green light to taking action or taking a trip or movement. There's some sort of movement you've been planning, and either waiting for the right time, waiting for the money, waiting for the approval, waiting for whatever, and that could be what's going on today for you. So it's like full speed ahead, charge, let's get this done. Because everything's been planned, organized, it's just a case of pulling the trigger. Oh, okay, we do have the Four of Cups that flew out. So this could be dissatisfaction, disappointment between you and another person. Maybe that's the person that keeps trying to talk to you. Yeah, we have the Tower and the Seven of Cups. Um, yeah, you may hear from someone you don't trust. You may hear from someone you don't want to engage with. There could also be an apology that's trying to come in. But again, it's a case of, I don't know if I care anymore, because you have kind of isolated yourself from something or someone. This is trial and error for some of you today. You may have to submit something multiple times. We have the Ten of Pentacles, and we have the Ace of Cups. There's definitely an apology. The Ace of Cups here twice. Apology, offer. It could also be job offer after multiple rejections for some of you. It could also be something being finalized when it comes to housing, relocation, buying, selling property, renting property, with this energy here as well. And it's been a long, difficult process, but it looks like something is finally agreed today. That could also be the case in custody battles, family court, inheritance matters. An ongoing challenging situation is reaching some sort of resolution at this time. So that's really good. I do see a new source of income. So for some of you, this is new job or new business avenue, new business idea, or you starting something you can do on the side, or if it's not full blown business, right? You're like, hey, I could tailor clothes in my free time. I could, offer that, put an ad on social media or whatever. So it's not necessarily a business or a profession, but you just make some money here and there. So I do see that. And there is some sort of offer, invitation to either a sit down, let's talk, let's get back on the same page, let's reconcile, let's get back together, let's get back to being a happy family, let's get back to getting along. There could be news of pregnancy where that applies, maybe after some losses in the past, and my condolences if that's the case. For those of you, there could be an invitation to some sort of family event, if it's wedding, if it's whatever, and I feel like it makes you a little sad, either because you can't attend, or because it's like, well, this is going to be an expense, and let me see if I can make the time, let me see if I can find the money, let me see if, because it could be something where you have to travel quite a distance to attend this. So it could be a case of, I want to be there, but I'm not able to because I don't have the resources at that time, whether it's time, money, ability to take time off work, or so there could be, you having to say, I'm really happy for you, congratulations, but I can't attend. If you're hosting something or organizing something, I'm seeing some people are going to RSVP and say they can't attend. They'll be a little disappointing to you. So just be mindful of like booking like a big room, for example, and then having people RSVP because you're thinking, oh yeah, they're all going to come. They're family, right? They have to be there. And I do feel like a lot of people are going to say they can't make it, and you may lose some money or lose a deposit, or so just be careful with that. Again, have something confirmed first and then go ahead. And for others of you, I do see a situation where more people want to come, or more people are showing up to something than you had planned or that was planned. And so there might be not enough to go around, whether it's, menus, food, I don't know. So there's that as well. Okay. What else for Pisces today? I'm seeing a gift. Either you're giving someone a gift or someone is giving you a gift with this energy. Okay, we have the Ten of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. Okay. The Seven of Wands at the bottom. I do see a situation where, so what I'm getting is learn how to take breaks as opposed to quitting. Because I see you can pull something back. You can pull something back. So I don't know if you were on the brink of quitting your job, on the brink of breaking up with someone, on the brink of ending a friendship, on the brink of handing in some sort of notice. And this is telling you that you can pull it back, either because there's new resource that's coming in and it allows you to maintain it, or it gives you incentive or motivation to continue. So again, if you're thinking, oh, well, I'm going to have to downsize, I'm going to have to move because I can't afford to live here anymore, or I can't afford this anymore, I'm going to have to cut it out or cut it back or whatever. There could be some sort of new money, a gift of money, family offering to pay for it for you. Maybe that's the gift. Someone finally reciprocating, someone finally cooperating, and you're seeing efforts with the Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. You're seeing efforts, plans could be made, promises could be made towards let's not end this. Let's figure out a different way. Someone's fighting for a situation. That could be you, but I feel like it's reciprocal. So you might not have to quit this thing. Okay? Yeah, we have the Star. Deep healing in a situation. Or also wish fulfilled. You get the job and that allows you to stay where you are. That allows you to maintain your lifestyle. That allows you to maintain whatever the situation is. Yeah, look, 10 of Cups, happily ever after energy. And we have 3 tens that showed up so far. So some sort of happy conclusion, successful conclusion. I'm also seeing getting compensation from some sort of, I don't know if it was malpractice, I don't know if it was insurance claim, if there was any sort of injury or accident or fraud, betrayal, you being stabbed in the back somehow. I see some sort of compensation coming to you. Whether that's in the form of someone's apology, but also there's something concrete there. So they could be giving you something, giving you a gift, returning something of yours, paying you back, or however that resonates. And for those of you, I'm seeing you cutting cost. Again, you're doing accounting here with your energy, with your money, with your resources of any kind. So you're like, I don't use this, I'm stopping it. I'm stopping this subscription, I'm stopping this payment, I'm stopping this investment. If it's time, if it's money, if it's your attention, if it's you physically going somewhere, I see you stopping something. To have more balance with the High Priestess, or to have more time to yourself, or to have more time for your spirituality, to have more time for your mental health, your physical, emotional health. Okay. What else for Pisces today? We have the Page of Wands, 7 of Cups, and the Queen of Cups with the Hangman. So Pisces energy could be significant here. This could be you. You could be telling someone, I can't attend in person, I can attend online, is what I'm saying. Or for those of you who are being given the option, this could be invitation to online interview, invitation to online meeting, online negotiation. If it's not online, this could be where you're told you can have a representative, you can send someone in your place to represent you. Or this is some sort of intermediary facilitating a conversation. So that could be recruiter, that could be broker, that could be someone in your corner, someone supporting you, fighting your cause. For others, I do see someone reaching out and flirting with you, or sending you jokes, memes, flirty messages, funny messages. I also see, again, an invitation that you're really looking at it, you're really considering. But I feel like it's like, I can't do everything. What do I want to do? So these are the options. These are the choices. I can't do everything. I don't want to do everything. I'm just going to do one thing. If I was going to do one thing, which one thing would that be? Okay, because I'm seeing you narrowing down out of the 7 cups, which one do I want? Which one am I going to invest in? Which one I'm going to say yes to? I just feel like you're in this mode of being very careful with your resources. Maybe because of illness, maybe because you're recovering, maybe because you're coming out of burnout and it's like, you know what, I'm paying attention. I've learned I'm not going to split myself so many ways. I'm not going to spread myself too thin again. So now you're being very mindful, very wise with what deserves your attention and what doesn't, what you're willing to commit to and what you're not willing to commit to, as well as you pulling your energy back from places, people, situations, pulling your money back from places, people, situations, and so on and so forth. So you may have a choice to make here, or you may be telling someone, I can't do all of that. I can do this one thing. If that's good enough, that's great. If not, you best be going somewhere else or something like that, right? Managing someone's expectations is happening here. Very open, honest conversation. And that could be discussing terms and conditions, discussing tasks and roles and responsibilities at work or within the family or within the relationship. Then we have the Four of Pentacles, Strength, and the Moon. Okay. So yeah, I do see something allows you to stay put. Something allows you to continue something, to maintain something. I feel like it has to do with your emotional health. I feel like it has to do with, for those of you, this is renewing a contract. If something has come to term, you could be renewing a contract or extending. I'm also seeing like looking at remortgaging for some of you. There's a potential for miscommunication here, so you may have to be careful and hold your ground. Speak very clearly, directly. Knight of Swords, okay, Four of Pentacles. Don't back down. Don't let people pressure you. Don't let people kind of coax you into saying yes to things. I do see a situation where you're going to have to hold your ground because someone might be misinterpreting what you're saying, might be putting words in your mouth, might be doing, Pisces said, or you said this, you agreed to this, and you're like, I don't think I did. Where did I agree? When did I agree? Like, push back a little bit. Okay, because we do have the Devil here. Capricorn energy. I really feel like you're going to have to hold your ground today in terms of making sure what you're doing is worth it, adds to your life as opposed to detracts, and is healthy as opposed to out of whack, out of balance, extreme, whatever the case may be. I do see for a lot of you are going into save money mode. I don't know if it's for a house. I don't know if it's for some sort of big party, big event in your life, or the life of someone else. But you're going into, okay, I got to save my money now with this energy. Okay. Some of you could be either getting a pet, spending more time with your pets, spending money on a pet, whether you're buying them food, treats, or paying for their checkup, or there's some sort of paying for some sort of procedure here as well. Now, that could be paying for a tattoo for you, or if you're gifting someone it, or whatever, or it could be paying for, I'm seeing something around private medical health and some sort of procedure. Okay. Or maybe that's what you're getting your money back from. I also see you stalling something or waiting for the right time, holding your ground, waiting for the right time, waiting for the right offer, waiting for the right invitation, waiting for the right opportunity to either have a conversation, to jump on something, to walk away from something. I feel like there's a time energy here, a time limit on something. And for some of you, again, I feel like you're having to be very careful and strict with your resources, what you're able, not able to do, willing, not willing to do. And it could be to do with either you're in heavy preservation mode, if it's your energy, if it's your health, if it's your money, all of the above, or you've been told there's some restriction that has been communicated to you. You can't eat this anymore. You can't, you're going to have this expense coming up. So you're like, oh, I better watch my money. Or, we won't be able to approve overtime for you for the rest of the year. So you're like, okay, I got to make that work then. Or any other kind of restriction where you're like, okay, I got to be a little bit more careful, more practical, more, tempered there's a lot of, okay, it's not a bad thing. I don't see it as a bad thing. So whatever the news is, whatever the restriction is, whatever the reason for it, if it's something you're implementing or you're having to implement or you're told to implement, but it puts you in a very realistic, practical, healthy mindset of, is this worth it? Is it not? Okay. So I feel like that's going to stabilize your energy, stabilize your health, stabilize your money, stabilize a connection, a relationship. You're definitely pruning things out of your life with this energy. Okay, you're choosing to focus on the relationships that are mutual, that are mutually beneficial, whether that's personal, professional, romantic, whatever. Balanced. Okay, anything less, you're done. You're dipping out. You're leaving. You're quitting. You're like, I'm not coming. I don't want to be a member. I want my money back. Right? I got a gym membership that I'm supposed to like for like unlimited access, and you're like, I only go once a week. I'm just gonna get that, right? So again, reducing, downsizing, making sure there's no waste, making sure there's no unnecessary expenditure, okay, or expense. Okay, so let's see what we're getting for Pisces. We have the Pegasus here, or no, this is just a horse. I mean, okay. So travel with the night energy as well. Travel, movement, change of job, relocation, a change in terms and conditions, a change in roles and responsibilities. I do see a little bone here. So for some of you, there's a dog energy that's significant. But again, expand that. It could be any pet, but dogs in particular, because I also have dogs in strength in the moon card here. That's a focus, or that's an expense, or that's what you choose to invest in, or what you choose to, maybe for some of you, you're selling old toys, the kind you buy for your pet and they don't even look at. And you're like, you know what, let me sell them. Let me just sell them. And for others of you, I'm seeing like old clothes, or like baby clothes or children clothes, or something that someone has outgrown. So it's like, I'm not going to use it. I don't want, I might as well make some money, or something like that. So clearing, decluttering, but also making money from it. I see a little candle here. So there's definitely some sort of celebration, some sort of event that you're either invited to, or you will be hosting, you're planning. We have the grapes here. So a new source of abundance definitely coming in. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups confirmed by this as well. A new source of abundance is opening up to you today, or this is something you're opening up for yourself, and that's why you're kind of pulling resources out of things that you don't really want to be doing. And it's like, I'm just going to pull my money, I'm going to pull my time, I'm going to pull my resources and put it all in this direction, where it's, starting my business, sticking to my workout routine. That's going to be my focus. My focus is sticking to my diet. My focus is finding the place of my dreams and renting it or buying it, and that's where all my money's going to go, right? Something that you're investing in, and it could be taking a class or course with the point and purpose of, once I have that certificate or that diploma or that degree, that will make me money, or that will make me more money somehow. We have the peacock here. So peacocks could be significant for you. The peacock feather I'm seeing could be significant for you. I see just a very proud achievement, proud accomplishment on your part. I see you being very proud of how you've overcome something, proud of what you're putting in place so that something doesn't happen again, proud that you've completed something, proud that you're starting something new. Again, some sort of big announcement is going to happen here with the grapes and the peacock together. I got this. I'm doing this. That sort of thing. Some sort of public announcement is happening. We have the anchor. Yeah, I feel like you're stabilizing and securing things in your life at this time. That's the focus, and you're sticking to it, okay? We have a little bird here, a little dove. Doves could be significant for you. healing and creating or restoring peace. Yeah, I see a situation that you thought you're going to have to just quit, walk away from. It's done. There's nothing I can do about it. You felt very defeated because you felt like it was just you fighting for it. And then there's something happening today where you're seeing effort from the other party. You're seeing mutual effort. You're seeing mutual interest. And it just makes you really happy, and it takes a weight off your shoulders that you don't have to end that. You don't have to give up on it. You don't have to walk away from it. So for some of you, it's going to be a romantic relationship. For others, it's going to be a friendship. For others, it's a relationship with family or your neighbors. And you're like, okay, I don't have to move. That, thank God, that would have been, a lot of expense and whatnot. I don't have to quit my job because finally my manager's come around, my teammate has come around. Or, I don't have to take this person to court because they're finally coming around and they're working with me. We can do mediation now. We can do negotiation now. We don't have to go to court. There's something like that. Huge pressure, huge stress off of your shoulders. So that's really good. We have a little pattern here. So this reminds me of like decoration. You could be doing something in this kind of pattern. I'm seeing either flowers, leaves, moons, sun, nature stuff. I'm seeing like wallpaper or placemats, sheets. Okay. We have a little angel here. So yeah, some sort of blessing is coming your way. Confirmation, approval of something, wish come true. A prayer is being answered. Maybe if it's about this situation to have healing in it, right? That prayer is being answered. We have the bicycle again. So movement, change, finally being able to move on from something. Six of Swords, Knight of Swords. And it's smooth, okay? For those of you, this can talk about something moving slowly but smoothly. Slow but steady with this energy. Maybe that's the Knight of Pentacles energy I was picking up on earlier. Yeah, we have the Bee here with the Ace of Pentacles. This is very, very good, very promising. So whatever new idea, new investment you're making, or new offer is coming your way, or renewed offer, renewed contract, okay, something like that, is very reliable. It's going to be very lucrative for you, okay? Definitely good news, something that's going to be music to your ears. You could be investing as in you'll start to either take lessons, maybe that's what you're learning, a skill, an instrument, an art of some sort, or learning the art of something. And then once you have that degree, that certificate, that diploma, or you've mastered that skill, you could make money out of it somehow. And for those of you, this is where you're using your experience, knowledge, etc., to either tutor people, offer consultancy services, okay, where that's going to start to make you money. We have a dragonfly here. There is a time limit on something, so if you're being given an offer or there's a window of opportunity on something, you're being told, this is going to be available for a day. This is going to be available for a couple of hours. You may get like a really good deal on something, a really good discount, really good voucher, but it has a time limit on it, so you may have to grab it while you can. Kind of like my discount on personal readings or my special running, and details are in the description box below. And a heart-to-heart conversation, two hearts coming together, heart mending, making peace with someone, restoring harmony, restoring a connection, personal, professional, business, however it is, right? Getting back on the same page with someone, strengthening, stabilizing that connection, restabilizing that partnership, that dynamic. Deep feelings are expressed with the Empress and the Moon, both sides. What really bothered you, what really upset you, what you really need from the other person or in the situation. And it's open and it's honest and it's genuinely, okay, let's try to figure this out. We want to work on this. We want to work together. We want to be together. Let's just figure it out, okay? A very open heart type of conversation is happening at this time, or can happen at this time, where previously there's been impasse, Two of Swords and the Devil, because of pride, ego, control issues, fears, insecurities, someone's addiction, someone refusing to take accountability, whatever it is. And now we have the King and Queen of Cups in the reading, that talks about let's get on the same page. Heart to heart conversation, King and Queen of Cups, okay? Heart to heart conversation, let's get on the same page. Let's make this work. Mutual interest, mutual effort in a situation that you were pretty much making your peace with the fact that you just have to walk away because it feels like it's just you doing the work. And remember, roles can be reversed. But that's what I'm seeing for today, Pisces. I hope this helps. Looking forward to your thoughts and your feedback. I hope this helps you have a good day, make the most of the energy, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.